When the Terran freighter Odyssey's Hope made an emergency landing on the medical space station Keltarune, no one expected the ripple effect it would cause across the Galactic Council's scientific community. The human female they brought in, Lieutenant Mara Voss, was barely conscious, her pulse erratic, and her body temperature fluctuating wildly by Kel standards. The station's senior physician, Dr. Kickstall, a seasoned Vorthan with 4 limbs and 2 redundant hearts, examined the bioscan with a grimace. "There's something inside her," he murmured, his mandibles twitching in concern. "A parasitic life form. It's feeding off her resources, her blood, nutrients, oxygen. It's embedded deep in her abdominal cavity." Junior researcher Zern from the insectoid Clicker species peered at the scan and recoiled. How horrifying. It has its own circulatory system. Why hasn't it killed her yet? It's coordinated, Kickstall said slowly, his disbelief growing. This is no rogue infection. It's too systematic. The 2 aliens glanced toward the pale, unconscious human. Her breath came in shallow bursts. Her hand clutched something tight against her chest, a small hollow image. It flickered, showing Mara smiling next to a digital projection, an image of a tiny human being, still forming inside her womb. Kickstall's tentacles curled in recognition. "I've seen this before. During the Earth-Uzari diplomatic exchange. They called it pregnancy," Zern gasped. "You mean this is intentional?" The senior doctor nodded. "Yes, the human is growing another of her kind inside her body, alive, dependent, vulnerable, by choice." The Clicker researcher trembled. "That's madness." Back in the council chamber, news of the scan spread like wildfire. Delegates from dozens of species, some silicon-based, others aquatic, some purely energy, gathered to debate the revelation. Ambassador Grillinick of the Sivati exclaimed, "Their kind host their young inside themselves? Without exo-incubators, without biosacs, without transfer pods? That's a strategic liability." The Trail Union speaker hissed, "Why would any species tolerate such a biological inefficiency?" In the back of the room stood the only human present, Commander Elliot Rames, Mara's superior officer. He folded his arms, coolly observing the outburst. "They don't tolerate it," he said flatly. "They celebrate it." Whispers turned to uproar. Rames stepped forward. "You see a parasite. We see life. We carry our young inside because we love them before they're even born. We bleed, suffer, and sometimes die. But we do it willingly, because we protect what's ours." From the very first heartbeat. Inside the medbay, Mara stirred awake. Her voice was hoarse. "My baby. Where's my baby?" Kickstall gently leaned over. "Still. Within. Stable. We did not remove it." She nodded weakly. "Good. I would have killed you if you had." The alien physician blinked slowly. "You would have fought us? Even unconscious?" "I'm human," she whispered with a faint smile. "We don't give up on family." Zern stepped back. "But it hurts you. It consumes you. You'll weaken." Mara looked him dead in the eye. "You misunderstand. This isn't weakness. This is strength. The kind you'll never understand. Until you've got something to lose." 2 weeks passed. Mara recovered faster than predicted, baffling the Keltarune medics. She walked the halls with a hand on her stomach, humming Earth lullabies. Some of the younger interns kept their distance. Others followed in fascination. Dr. Kickstall eventually requested a private meeting. "I have reviewed your species records, your gestation process, your childbirth procedures, your infant survival rates. It is extraordinary, painful, violent, risk-laden." Mara smiled. "Yep, and we've been doing it for thousands of years. I must ask, why not evolve out of it? Why cling to this inefficient model?" She paused. "Because it connects us. It reminds us where we came from. It makes us care. And this baby, what will it become?" "Whatever she wants," Mara said softly, a scientist, a soldier, a singer, maybe a bridge between our species. If we let her live. When the time came for Mara to leave, the Keltaroon offered her an exocradle, a custom-built artificial womb designed to carry the baby externally with no risk to the mother. She refused. "Thanks," she said, strapping on her Earth-made support belt, "but I'll carry her myself." Zern, now far more curious than afraid, asked, "What will you call her?" Mara smiled as the ship doors opened. "Hope, because she'll be born among the stars, and she'll remind you all that humanity didn't come here to conquer." She turned back one last time, eyes gleaming. "We came here to care, and that makes us dangerous in ways you've never imagined." The Council now studies human childbirth as a strategic anomaly. Some call it madness. Others call it strength. But across 1,000 systems, one quiet warning is spreading. Never mess with something a human is willing to suffer for. The end